Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as the Martian Geek, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we got started on our list of subquests, and we're continuing that this time. First things first, we need to go to the Levantar Casino and Bar. It wasn't mentioned in the side quest, but if we talk to Primo here... Hey, good to see you, Hey, aren't you going to the Varen Lighthouse? That's right. We have to deliver something to Mr. Vogt, the lighthouse keeper. If that's so, I figured as much from the look of that bag. The old man went to the lighthouse a long time ago. I guess he's still doing okay. He used to come in here a lot, right? He's a fisherman, he loves his drink, and he loves to gamble. He especially loves a good Azalea Rose, which is a cocktail made with fruit juice. He's missed around this place. Would love to see him again, but he never comes down to have a drink. It's a rough job he has. Yeah, sounds like it. Alright. So if it's no trouble, would you mind bringing him one? One what? Why, one of those cocktails, seeing as you're heading to the lighthouse and all. We're not making a formal request or anything. If it gets to be a pain to carry, you can just dump it out on the way. So basically just dropping off supplies, right? Would you mind, Joshua? No, I don't see it being an issue. You're such a gentleman. Indeed he is. Great, just take it to the old man. And we get an extra Azalea Rose. I could really use something salty to go with it, but I don't have anything like that right now. The season's great for Minoria's specialty, salted anchovies. Ah well, guess it's just a drink for right now. See you later then. Good luck. Thanks. So we're also going to need to get an anchovy in Minoria Village. Fortunately, the village is right on the way to the lighthouse anyway. So we're just tromping down Gull Seaside Way again. We keep ignoring that path to the right, but it'll become important eventually. I kinda like the design of the paths in this area. I'm not honestly that much of a fan of the beach in real life. Like, it's a lot of sand and I can't swim, so... let's see, that's the orphanage. That's not where we need to go. Yeah, I guess we can't even get to the lighthouse without passing through Minoria, so... Here we go. Now, what's a guy gotta do to get anchovies in this joint? Let's see. There we go. Salted anchovy. Only costs 10 mira, too. It's surprising that a tomato costs 100, but an anchovy costs 10. And... well, no. Oh, hey. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass back through Minoria. We have another side quest that takes place in... or starts out in... oh. There she is, Amelia. Are all of you with the Bracer Guild? Yeah, we are. I guess you must be Miss Amelia? That's right, I've been waiting for you. The assignment said something about an escort mission. An escort mission? Guarding someone who's headed into the mountains? Yes, that's right, I want you to protect my uncle. He's going through the Crone Trail. Oh, he's traveling to Woes, right? No, not exactly. He wants specifically to go to the Crone Trail. Huh? How come? Why would anyone want to just go there? He said something about looking for some rare plants up there. I'm sorry, I don't really know what he's talking about. Ah, okay then. Well, I think we should ask him directly then. Indeed. Please wait a moment, I've already called him. This sounded a lot simpler when we saw it on the bulletin board. I have a feeling this isn't going to go well. Drone Trail is an exceedingly dangerous place. Yeah, we already have been through it a while ago. I can't imagine anyone specifically wanting to go there. No kidding. We'll never know if we don't ask the man, though. Oh, looks like he's here. Huh? Where's your uncle? Well, it looks like he's already set out. What? Set out? For the Crone Trail, I assume? I think so, yes. And I'd asked him to at least wait until you showed up. I don't know what made him decide to just leave on his own like this. That's not good. Not good at all. Why would he go there alone? It's like asking for a monster to eat you. It'll be even more dangerous in the dark. He should really be off the pass by sundown. I'm sorry. You came all this way for basically nothing. Oh, don't worry about us. We're fine. I'm really sorry. I'll have a word with my uncle as soon as he gets back. Well, I'm sure he's not in so much trouble that we can't stop by the lighthouse and drop off a cocktail first, right? So, this way. This is where it's good to have that haze quartz. Because I don't really feel like fighting any of these monsters right now, and there wouldn't be much benefit in doing so. So he's way up on the top floor, too. Well, all I can say is, if Chloe had any HP to heal, that quartz of hers certainly would be doing its work. We're back! Huh? Aren't you them kids from before? Hee, it's been a while since we were last up this way. And today we're here on another job. A request came into the Bracer Guild, so we're here to deliver this maintenance kit. Here you go. It's a little heavy though, so be careful lifting it. Yep, everything's here alright. I appreciate you bringing this all the way over here. Oh, no worries, it's our job after all. On another note, we actually have something else for you. Oh? Here you are, sir. It is entrusted to our care by Primo from Levantar. Oh my, it's Azealia Rose. I used to drink this all the time while munching on anchovy dishes. Haha, I've got one of those for you too. Oh. You've even brought me some munchies to go with it. What thoughtful bracers you are. Man, this takes me back. How are Primo and the others? Are they doing well? You bet. They're all worried about you too, Grumps. Work must be tough, so take care of yourself, okay? Don't overexert those old bones of yours. I, won't. Well, blunt or no, thank you for the concern. I value that even more than anchovies. So does this mean you're starting to understand what it means to possess a caring soul? Nope, not really. I'm no good with those touchy-feely concepts, I guess. Well, I thought you did a fine job today. Of course, you could always do better. Oh, that reminds me. Wait right there for a moment, if you would. I have something for you. Something I once used a long time ago. I'd be pleased as plum if you'd accept these for bringing all of these things out here for me. They may be a little old, but like me, they'll still do the job sure as the day you were born. Get a work helmet and a gladiator headband. Whoa, awesome. Thanks. You sure we can have these? Absolutely. Not like I'll be setting sail for wild exotic lands again anytime soon. Anyway, thank you for bringing this stuff all the way up here. Now I'd best get back to work. I've basically been playing hooky this whole time we've been talking. I stay here any longer and somebody's bound to notice. Yeah, all the people who come way out here. Please take care of yourself. Take care, you old coot. Please excuse us. Okay, so we have a work helmet and a gladiator headband. Wow, 3 defense. That's totally worth giving up my status prevention. Fortunately, the other thing is much more useful. well, it looks like it decreases your defense, but the Gladiator headband increases how much CP you get. Very handy to have. There's always at least one accessory in every Trails game with Gladiator in the name, it seems like, and it always has something to do with increasing your CP. So let's see. I guess Estelle should have that, because she has the most defense to spare. Actually, no. Estelle has crappy craft, though. Let's see. I guess Joshua should have it, then. Yeah, his defense still beats Chloe's, so... Anyway, back down to the bottom of the lighthouse, back out of the lighthouse, and then over to Crone Pass. And if we have to dig our other charge out of a monster's belly, well, it happens, I suppose. See. The Crone Trail's up there. Whoa. Melody, what? Okay, yeah. I wouldn't have passed that up on the first time through. So much walking. Yeah, this is where that fast travel system really would come in handy if we had it. But we don't. Well, here we are on the Crone Trail, anyway. No sign of an idiot who didn't wait for his escort. Plenty of scorpions and eggs, though. Oh, here we are. Ah! Hey there! Help! I need help! Come on, Joshua. Right. Smash those eggs. Do I really want to take the damage? Whatever. Well, they deal 0 damage now, so that's good. Flare arrow, huh? Oh, well, that doesn't hurt too much. Yeah, what are these monsters, like 5, 6 levels below us now? Okay, no, I can't. I don't think they ever use any physical attacks, so... Oh no, you did 0 damage to me. The horror. So close, and yet so far. They somehow managed to blow up even though they're petrified. Okay, that one did hit Chloe and did deal 6 damage. Well, I'm almost dead now. It looks like we made it just in time. More like by a hair's breadth. I told you we had time to go to the lighthouse. Were you hurt, sir? Not at all. I am quite alright. Thanks to you, I came out with nothing more than a few scratches. Oh, I could almost swear I've seen you two somewhere before. The girl's homely face is especially familiar. Excuse me? Homely? Hey! And now that you mention it... Oh, I remember now. You're that country girl from Roland. You? You're that conniving merchant who is searching for those toxic mushrooms. Estelle, he was a client, remember? Tone it down a bit. If it looks like even now you still haven't learned how to show the slightest courtesy. You know, we could have let you get attacked by the egg monsters. It's exactly what I'd expect from someone raised in the boonies. How about you just shut up, you nasty food maniac? No doubt you were out here hunting for more bizarre ingredients, right? I've already gathered the valuable wild vegetables I came here for. These exotic delectables are far more unique than even that firefly fungus. With these in hand, my next business deal is sure to be a success. You keep telling yourself that. Back up, buddy. What do you mean by next business deal? Ha! That firefly fungus didn't work out for you, didn't it? Yeah, did it? I'm not going to listen to any more of this pessimism. There just happened to be no demand for them at the time, that's all. End of story. Estelle? When he mentioned the wild vegetables, did that bring anything to mind? Oh, right. Amelia, who we met at Minoria Village. Amelia, you say? That's my niece, but what does she have to do with any of this? Eh? Which means that you're her uncle? It certainly looks that way. Why, has she done something? Actually, Amelia asked that we provide your escort. When we arrived in Minoria, you had already left. Is that so? I guess it wasn't very nice of me to take off like that. But it couldn't be helped. I had to come up with a real eye-catcher before my next business deal. And because of that, you almost ended up being some monster's next meal. I'm pretty sure you can't do business deals while in the belly of a monster. Once you get back, you should apologize to Amelia. I'm sure she's worried sick about you. Alright, fine. I promise to talk to her after my next business deal in Groundsel is done. I think that would be a good move on your part, too. Okay, let's get going. I'll escort you back to town. You have my thanks. I am in your hands. So we do actually have to walk all the way. Again, we're going back that way anyway, but you know, the game could at least teleport us. Like I said though, with the haze quartz, it's really just wasting time. Not much in the way of actual danger involved. So, yeah. We're certainly walking. Having a nice long walk while not talking about anything. It's amazing. I guess one thing I'm not sure about with the Gladiator headband is if the 10% is additive or multiplicative. This is splendid. I'm greatly obliged to you for today. I do hope that the matter from earlier can be forgiven and forgotten. Well, I guess it couldn't really be multiplicative, or additive, I mean, whatever. It would seem that we are united by fate. When next we meet, I hope we can see one another as business associates rather than mutual nuisances. I'm okay with it. What do you think, Estelle? Sounds good to me. So we're all on good terms again. To future successes. I'm very glad to hear you say that. Then perhaps we'll meet again on the next job. Okay, so let's see. Where's our next quest? Secret of the old map. And we need to go back to the town for that. As well as that. And that. Okay. I seem to recall the first time I played this game, not realizing for quite a while that there was a run button. Or realizing that you could set running to be the default speed. And I could imagine that getting tedious pretty quickly. I might have already mentioned that, actually. Keep forgetting which rooms require you to go down onto the beach and which don't. Blah-de-blah-de-blah. One more room to go, right? Am I the only one who actually tends to look more at the map in the upper right corner than I do the main screen of the game while I'm just walking around like that? Or even in general? So, let's see. We need to go to the chapel, and we need to go to the mayor's house. As well as Erletten, which isn't actually in the town. Actually, before we do that, let's take a quick pause. Okay, let's head into the chapel and talk to Jimmy. You're Jimmy, right? Huh? I saw you guys the other day. Nice to see you again. Oh hi, you're the guy we met on the beach, right? You can call me Jimmy. You really saved my skin before, so let me thank you again. So, have you checked out the bulletin board today? Well, yes. But why in Liberl did you pick here to meet, of all places? Well, I kinda stand out here, don't I? I mean, it costs a lot to put up one of those requests, and I figure people will see me here and ask, hey, why are you in the chapel? And then I'll be like, so that you can help me find some awesome treasure. Well then, how about we get down to business? To defeat the Huns? That request of yours certainly sounds intriguing. Glad you agree. Yep, I actually just acquired an ancient map a short while ago. And you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Wouldn't believe what now? It leads to the treasure of the great pirate Schirmer. What? No way! But, I don't really know who that is. You've never heard of Schirmer? Aren't you from Rouen? Or wait, are you from somewhere else? Either way, Schirmer, how can you not know? Don't go making assumptions. If memory serves me correctly, Schirmer was a pirate that used to, work in the waters around Rouen around 100 years ago. Precisely. Nicely done. Leave it to the Royal Academy to teach the right things. Shame about the uniform, though. What's wrong with the uniform? Wow, you know a lot, Chloe. Come on, Estelle, it's not that impressive. It's just a story I heard, that's all. I'd like to ask you to look for Schirmer's treasure. The location is marked on the map. Do you remember where I was when we met before? It was a pit in a sandy beach. The Gull Seaside Way, right? Exactly. The map has that pit marked. Is that why you were there? That's right, I was conducting a field survey. And since I found the place, monsters have started showing up. So I figured that I should get some professionals to take over. So what's next after the pit? The map shows an X to the southeast of it. I figured that's gotta be the location of the treasure. You might be right. Oh yeah, I need to make a note of this. Well, let's take a minute to work out a plan. You go to the beach in Rouen, find the pit, and go directly southeast from there. Well, that's that then. You've done a great job. Thank you. But will we ever find it? All we know is to look southeast from the pit. Yes, and considering how wide the beach is, that still leaves a large area to search. Is that text box supposed to be that wide? I think there is supposed to be a space or new line after the comma there. Yeah, we just don't have enough information. Hey, come on guys, don't be getting all negative on me now. If you comb every inch of the beach on the Gull Seaside Way, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. So in other words, treat it like a test of endurance? Sounds right up your alley, Estelle. Well, I suppose you're right. But still, it wouldn't hurt to just have a tiny bit more to go on. It's not the most efficient way to go about it, but what other choice is there? We'll just have to search the beach from top to bottom and hope we find something. I guess you're right. Okay, if we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know. I'm counting on you. Any treasure we find, we split equally. Now just imagine what would have happened to him if we hadn't been there. Bit of fridge horror there. So, Gull Seaside Way. Now, this quest is actually rather misleading, because the pit that he was in is one room ahead of this one. But if we look at the map, we can see that it looks like there's actually another beach area there. And that's where we want to go. It's like, there's a hidden path there. But this room doesn't have the pit. I mean, I guess it's probably southeast from there, but like I said, it's misleading. So here we go. Just go around the cliff. And all the way down here. Don't think there's anything else over here. But we found a barrel. And it gives us skull daggers and torn map. Wow, awesome daggers. They seem pretty ancient. From the look of them, they may even date back to the Orbital Revolution. Well, what about that piece of paper? Looks like a piece of a sea chart. Do you think maybe this is the treasure that Jimmy was talking about? Sorry, but I don't think this has anything to do with it. I'd say this probably washed ashore from somewhere else. It might have been cargo from a shipwreck. Yes, I believe you're right. I heard that such accidents happened often long ago. Oh, so before airships, everyone traveled by water, right? I wonder if this beach is right on an old trade route or something, then. Alright, back we go. So, back to the chapel, which is not that way. We found something. Hey, Jimmy! Oh, you're back. Any sign of the treasure? Well, we haven't found anything substantial yet, but we did find a couple old daggers and a beat-up map. A sea chart. Whoa, this is big stuff. Please let me see it. Hey, calm down. I don't want you to die of excitement or anything. Whoa, is this what I think it is? Oh, wow, this is incredible. This is one of Shermer's treasure maps. What? Now hold on a second, mister. You just said a minute ago that you had the treasure map already. That had to have been a treasure map. My map shows the location of this map, which shows where the actual treasure is. This is getting confusing. But I found the chart inside a barrel. Let's not worry about that. Sometimes we just have to suspend our disbelief to get through the day. It may seem a little strange that we'd find a sea chart like that, but I kind of want to believe that there's something to all of this. What if it just leads to another map? And then another map. Mapception. As do I. Well, it is something to think about. Well, as long as our client is happy, we're happy, even if we're also very confused. Oh, that's right. Hey, Jimmy, what about the daggers we found with the chart? You guys can keep those. I don't have much in the way of Mira, so it's the only payment I can offer. Please take them, share in the mystery with me. Okay, thanks. Wow, this is really amazing. This sea chart is just a spectacular find. Looks like I'll be busy again real soon. Whoa, I can't stick around here. I've got to take this to O'Neill to get it deciphered. He's gonna flip. Who's O'Neill? Later, thanks for your help. He just jumped right over that pew. O'Neill. Oh, okay, now I get it. So, who is he? He's an older gentleman who runs a general store. I thought his name was spelled with 2 L's. He tells lots of interesting stories, but he tends to blow them out of proportion. Yeah, I get what you mean. So I guess that Jimmy's been taken in by the old man's tall tales? Yes, so it would appear. I knew it sounded too good to be true. But, if it is true, maybe that chart really is the one from his fish tales. That's possible. I guess it is a little mysterious. Hey, if we believe in it, I wonder if maybe it would pay off. Honestly, though, I think Jimmy believes a little too, fervently. Still, chasing your dreams isn't a bad way to live. So, we have skull daggers now. And Joshua can actually equip those. Thing is... let's see. The thing is, they're only a 3-point strength upgrade from what he currently has, and they debuff his magic attack, so I don't really want to use them. I figure it's not really worth it.